In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on May 15, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Bucks vs. Boston Celtics. The epic Eastern Conference second-round playoff series between the Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics will come to a close on Sunday afternoon with a winner-take-all Game 7 at TD Garden. Boston evened the series at 3-3 with a 108-95 road win in Game 6 on Friday, covering as a 1.5 points underdog. Milwaukee is the number 3 seed after a 51-31 regular season, while second-seeded Boston also went 51-31. These teams evenly split 4 regular season meetings, with the home team winning in each of those. The Bucks are 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 road games and 1-3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Celtics are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games as a favorite and 20-8-1 against the spread in their last 29 games overall. The under is 9-2 in Bucks' last 11 overall. The under is 5-2 in Celtics' last 7 overall. The Bucks are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Boston and 3-12-1 against the spread in the last 16 meetings. Jason Tatum scored 46 points and the Boston Celtics held on during a hectic fourth quarter for a 108-95 on Friday night, the third straight victory for a road team in this series. Tatum was unstoppable at times down the stretch, and although Giannis exploded for 44 of his own, the Bucks supporting cast simply did not have it in Game 6. After going a combined 5 of 27 on three-point attempts in Games 3-5, Tatum was 7 of 15 on Friday. Besides Giannis, Halliday and Connaughton, the other Bucks shot a combined 9 of 33 overall and 0 of 13 from three-point range. Expect that to change in a decisive Game 7 with Bobby Portis and Grayson Allen giving a much better effort than the prior game. Milwaukee has championship experience and pedigree, and it will take another majestic performance from Tatum to knock them off. I do not expect Milwaukee's role players to play that badly again. The Boston Celtics should be favored at home if we're being honest. However, the road team has won 4 of the 6 meetings in this series and most of the games have come down to the wire. Neither defense is going to allow the other team to completely run away with things. The Milwaukee Bucks also have this championship mentality that forces them to play hard regardless of score. This game should be close based on what we've seen through 6 games, so the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Games 5 and 6 of this series had drastically different results during the fourth quarter. The Bucks overcame a huge deficit to win in a dramatic fashion in Game 5, breaking Boston's heart on the road. The Celtics did the same thing to Milwaukee on Friday, getting 16 points from Jason Tatum and holding on to the lead after squandering it. Anything goes in Game 7, and I expect this to be a much tougher defensive-centric game. Tatum and Giannis went bonkers in Game 6, dropping 40-plus points each, but I do not see the same type of offensive explosion considering the magnitude of the game. Possessions will be at a slower pace, with more emphasis on getting a good shot in half-court sets instead of raining triples. The total number has gone under in 4 of 6 games this series. Game 7s are usually scrappy and slower paced, as the teams have usually figured out what their opponent's tendencies are by now, and it should be a similar outcome to what we saw in Game 6. These are the second and fourth best defenses in the playoffs so far in terms of points allowed per game. Robert Williams missed his 3rd game in a row, but is likely to return on Sunday, which could provide an additional spark for the interior of the Celtics defense. I'm also expecting the Bucks to level up their intensity on that end, as they've allowed at least 107 points in the last 3 games. The total has gone under in 9 of their last 11 games, while for Boston that's happened 6 times in their last 9. Expect a battle in this one. It might not look pretty at times, but elimination games are like that. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Phoenix Suns. It will be the Dallas Mavericks traveling to the Phoenix Suns on Sunday night in a do-or-die Game 7 matchup. Both teams are undefeated at home in this series, and Dallas will need to break the trend to advance to the Western Conference Finals. Looking at the betting trends, the Mavericks are 14-6 against the spread in their last 20 games against a team above .600, 19-7 against the spread in their last 26 games against a team with a winning record, and 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The Suns are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings overall. The Mavericks are 3-10 against the spread in the last 13 meetings in Phoenix, and the Mavericks are 7-18 against the spread in the last 25 meetings overall. It's Game 7 and each team has won every game on its home floor. It has been a tale of two cities in this series, particularly for the Phoenix Suns. They have scored at least 110 points in each of their home games, but they are averaging just 93.7 points on the road in Dallas. Phoenix has covered in all 3 games at home, and Dallas has done the same on its home floor. So how will Game 7 play out? It's really a question of if the Suns can continue their hot shooting at home. They are averaging 54% from the field and 43% from three-point range. Dallas has to be able to slow that down. The Mavericks will also need more than just Luka Doncic to score at a high level. In its 3 wins, Dallas has had at least 4 players scoring in double figures. In their 3 losses, the Mavs only had 3 players in double figures and 2 of them 4 in the other loss. But in that one, the 4th player had just 13 points. Secondary scoring for the Mavericks is critical, as is their ability to limit the Suns' 3-point shooting. In the games in Dallas, they held Phoenix to 39% from deep. The Suns will be saying that they're still confident about their chances of advancing, but you must be worried if you're a Suns fan, as they've now lost 3 of the last 4 games in the series. The Mavericks are playing with house money in these playoffs, and they must be brimming with confidence after forcing a Game 7 on Thursday, so I don't expect them to be tight at all in this one, not compared to the Suns, who might be feeling the external pressure now. The Suns have won all their 3 home games in this series by comfortable margins, and I'm tempted to take them at the line in this spot. But I believe that Doncic can spoil their plans here and at least make them sweat till the final buzzer. So the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In a tightly contested Game 7, I expect the defense to rule the day and the scoring to be more difficult to come by. Dallas will carry the defense that has stifled the Suns into Game 7, while the Suns will try and force anyone other than Doncic to beat them. Dallas is averaging 103 points per game in Phoenix, and the Suns average just under 94 points on the road. After 2 straight overs to start the series, the following 4 games all sailed under the point total. Most recently, the under cashed with 11.5 points to spare in Game 6. Being that this is Game 7, you can expect the defenses of each team to rise up and play as if their season depends on it. Mikal Bridges and Ye Crowder should bring their best defense in this game to limit the Dallas role players in this game, while Chris Paul will attempt to slow down Luka Doncic. This is going to be a scrappy, physical matchup in the Valley, and I'm expecting a shortage of points. If Dallas wants a chance to win this game on the road, they'll need to slow down the pace and limit the total possessions in the game. During the regular season, the Mavs ranked dead last in pace with 97.5 possessions per game, so they are capable of it. In the postseason, that number drops to 94.3. All things considered, I like for Game 7 to be a low-scoring one. While this game is in Phoenix, I expect both teams to play that level of defense in this final game. First team to 100 will win this barn burner. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.